another day on the Mini. As you can probably tell, I've got a fucking massive spot on my lip. I've tried popping it, didn't work, just cried.
We're just going to take the angle grinder to it later.
So if anyone can spot my spot, leave a comment. So yeah, while I'm having a cup of tea and trying to wake up a little bit, see what Paul's kind of getting on with over here.
Yeah, we got lots of little bits of rust to deal with. Getting there though. Won't be long now.
So we've been talking, and the plan is today, I mean, we're going to get the subframe all kind of prepped and yeah, prepped, ready for paint. We've got lots of paint over there. Also, Barney, collect your bloody trophy for Wreck of the Wreck. But of course, there's a few little rust holes which need sorting out. It's always the way when you start poking around and going, oh, well, just scrape that little bit off there, and oh, that doesn't look like much. Yeah, don't. Just don't do it. But yeah, so what we're going to do, just picked up my mug for no reason then. We're going to shoot that bit and then body colour that bit. Reason for all of the stone flicks. Don't want it to chip off and rust out quicker. As this car kind of will be a daily user. Well, not daily, but it will see a few outings. So yeah, it's just got to make sure it looks as good as it does and survives as long as it does, without having a head-on with a tree. But we'll see how it goes. I've still got to buy brakes yet. So with further ado, we shall see you in a bit. But before we go too much further, we have thought, what else can we do? So we're going to notch out the rear of the subframe to get the exhaust sitting higher up. Of course, yeah, it is going to be lower. So yeah, we'll draw around that, make a bit of a template, leave about a couple of inches around it, and yeah, have that probably the thickness of those two bits there. Of course, back box, just talking about it, probably going to get another one, as it's been patchwork quilt, but there's no tomorrow. Holes showing everywhere, won't lie. Got it too far over to one side. That's usually Paul's job of getting things over to one side.
Yeah, it is.
So let's get that up. Definitely got it the right way. Yep. So yeah, cut out all there. That's where the actual exhaust is kind of sitting, and this is its kind of comfort zone, should I say. Allow for no shake, rattles and rolls. I say cut out these bits, bend them down, and then weld in a new plate, giving it the strength back in that part of the subframe. So let's whip out the old disc cutter and start slicing and dicing. Slice across these bits and then hammer them down, and that will give us a little bit more of a strengthening point, and then fire down with a nice bit of welds, grind that all back, and a nice juicy bit of steel in there. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. One bit of plate all made up, and look at that, she's in there. Now to tack it up and get this thing welded in. And it's welded in. I shall flip it over. One notched out subframe. Time to grind it back and make it look all pretty. So, we've just quite nicely tubbed out, or shall I say, yeah, tubbed out the rear subframe. But do you know what we can do with this? Do you know what we can do with this? we can fucking tech deck it. Oh. Yeah, fuck yeah. First guy in the world to fucking tech deck. Yeah. Have a go up my tech deck half pipe.
Don't want to have a go on your half pipe.
Again. Yeah, boy. Take that skills for these. So we're at this stage. Most of it's kind of coming off. I mean, admittedly, we're not going to get all of these bits and bobs out, so it's not going to be perfect. I mean, ideally, kind of need to send it off and get it sandblasted, and then you'll probably discover more holes, shall I say, or buying a new one and then doing exactly the same as what we're doing now. But I mean, it's a changeable item, so we'll do it, see how it goes, and if it lasts, it lasts. If it doesn't, big deal. We just have to do all that again, and that time make it proper. Yeah, so far he's not looking too bad. So I've had a couple of people already say about how thin this bit is, and we were going to plate the other side, and I mean, there's no real strength to that part of the subframe. We're not running donuts anymore. It's all going to be on coilovers. I mean, ideally I would put a beam in, but beams are too weak. They bend and like there's no tomorrow. So with all that, it's still got its strength. Kind of serves a purpose, but it's not really needed, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But hey ho, I say just letting water out of the tank, as you can see Paul's doing right there. House. For that. Look at that nose. Got a mighty fine nose over there, Paul. Let's just check on and see what Paul's been up to. Oh, lots of new metal going in. Lots of new metal. I say, get on over to Paul's page, have a look to see what he's up to, and find out how he's repairing this. If so, if you want to know how to tub an arch, again, get onto Paul P Mini Builds, and he's done a step-by-step guide to how to do this. As I know a lot of you people out there want to slam these minis, and so do I. So yeah, getting on over to his page and you can see exactly what he's doing on this project, and yeah, 2 different views of this project. What can I say, eh? 2 for the price of 1. So done. Oh, yeah, this might be a bit better. So as the captive nut kind of snapped and sheared off, put it somewhere, but I don't know where I've put it. So that'll bolt it through. Hopefully, as you can see there, sweet as a nut. Ready to get some painting. Now this is the time-consuming bit, as all this crap has got to come off. I started that bit. And I go, oh, I'll start over here, I'll start over there, start up there. This is going to take a while. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get it all done today.
Not a lot to do though, it's only this bit.
It's only that bit. Which then goes around to there, and then goes up to there, and then goes around to there.
Up in the wheel arch is very important.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to look nice in there. Nice.
Another little plate. Just that bit to go. But not bad. More panels have turned up. Balls are going to be happy. 2 seals and a scuttle repair panel. Also, what's in the box? What's in that box? Can anybody guess? Find out next episode. Another update of how far I've got. When I say this has taken ages, I can't stress that enough. This is not, and I repeat, not a fun job. But worth it when it's done. I'll give you another update probably at the end of the day now. Film. Paul's schoolboy error. What's the one thing when you're welding, what you should always do? Is make sure there's nothing on the other side to catch a light.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
There was a bit of smoke. And a bit of a brown stain in my pants.
But he actually leapt from the floor up there and was in the car in seconds. It's the fastest I've seen him move in weeks.
Well, they don't call me the long-legged smack daddy, do they? For no reason. So that's it for another day. I'll walk you through more off, but still not all of it. I don't know what the plan is yet. What's the plan tomorrow? Oh, there's one of my nuts down there.
Yeah, it's a locker.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nah, I can go in the bin now. So yeah, lots of little patches done on the heel board. And then another little bit up here. As it was just starting to go on that edge, but as it's all going body colour, might as well have something smooth to paint. I actually look like shit. It's brilliant. But yeah, as you can see, it's made quite a bit of a mess. Paul's actually tidying up. That is a rare sight.
Oi! Oi! I always tidy up.
Bollocks. So yeah, so depending on what the plan is tomorrow, we're gonna have a bit of a brainstormer in a minute, and I mean, obviously, carry on with that. But yeah, it's where to go next. As you saw, can't get out my words. We have panels, so could possibly start on a sill and then push our way further forwards. Who knows yet? Or do we say one step at a time and stay on the back end? Well, we're staying on the back end anyway, but I mean, both of us on the back end? Don't know. Only time will tell. But, goodbye from me.
Bye.
Goodbye from that one. And, yeah, don't forget, stay indoors and watch our videos.
Yeah.